The Pyrenees are legend in cycling. Both suffering and transcendence can be found on their slopes in equal measure. On August 13th, 2017, Haute Route Pyrenees will begin its 7-day journey through these mountains in Anglet, on the Bay of Biscay. After 174 kilometers and over 3,400 meters of climbing, riders will begin to understand not just the scope of the challenge, but the true majesty of the Pyrenees as they arrive in Oloron-Saint-Marie at the end of Stage 1. Stage 2 brings with it epic climbs made famous by the legends of the Tour de France: Fausto Coppi, Charlie Gall, Eddy Merckx, the Col d'Aubisque, and the Col de Marie Blanc. The day begins and ends in Pau after 157 kilometers and 2,800 meters of climbing. The morning of day 3 brings another sunrise in Pau and a ride back to the mountains for 3,100 meters of climbing to Tarbes. Two major climbs stand in your way, including the Tourmalet, the highest paved road in the French Pyrenees and one of the most important climbs in Tour de France history for over 100 years. With weary legs comes a relatively short Stage 4, just 123 kilometers, but the greatest challenge in the mountains, almost 4,000 meters of climbing, including the Col d'Aspin and a mountaintop finish on the Col de Portillon. This is a day for the climbers, a day for legendary exploits. Like all great races, there must be a time trial, and Stage 5 is just 18 kilometers, a climb from Bagnères de Luchon to Super Bagnères, a rest day for those who can quiet the inner Grand Tour contender, a day to rev the engine for those hoping to finish high in the overall. Stage 6 will reveal who spent their energy wisely, with 130 kilometers and 3,600 meters of climbing to Hospice de France and another summit finish. Day 7 dawns with 156 kilometers to Toulouse and just 1,300 meters of climbing. A day to reflect on the week's accomplishments, the climbs summited, the fears conquered, the determination and will that took riders 910 kilometers and over 19,300 meters of climbing in just 7 days. Haute Route Pyrenees, Anglet to Toulouse, begins August 13th. 7 days celebrating one of the greatest mountain ranges on Earth. A mountain range that has written its storied history in the pages of cycling for over a century. Whether you challenge at the front or just challenge yourself to finish, it's time to write your own page in that history book.